Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we're going to do something a little different. We're not just looking at a daily routine, we're going to tear it down to its studs and see what makes it tick. What we're really building here is a blueprint for discipline and honestly, for real, lasting transformation.
Okay, let's just start with this quote because, wow, it really gets right to the heart of it, doesn't it? Real transformation, it isn't about some single heroic moment. Nope. It's forged in the quiet, kind of unglamorous work of just showing up, day in, day out.
All right, so how do we actually do that? Well, we're going to break this whole blueprint down into 5 key parts. We'll follow the flow of the day, and you'll see exactly how these small, simple actions build on each other to create some serious momentum. Let's dive in.
First up, let's talk about the power of day 30. What does that even mean? Look, it's not some magic finish line you cross and suddenly everything's perfect. Think of it more like a proof of concept. Day 30 is the day you look back and realize, hey, I did that. You prove to yourself that this new lifestyle, it's not a fantasy. It's totally possible, and you built it one day at a time.
Okay, so where does a day like this actually begin? It all starts in the morning. And this is so important because the whole idea here is that your first hour, that very first hour, sets the tone for everything that comes after. And the foundation is built on 2 steps that are, well, they're almost deceptively simple. Step 1, hydrate. We're talking a small habit, just some warm water. And step 2, move. Follow whatever plan you have for the day. And that simplicity, that's the whole point. It's designed to give you an immediate, achievable win right at the start of your day. Now, you might be wondering why that specific order. Well, it's absolutely crucial. Hydrating first isn't random, it's a very deliberate strategy. The idea is to wake up your body from the inside before you start asking it to do hard work on the outside. It's a small act of preparation, yeah, but it's also a signal of respect for your body.
So what about the workout itself? Look, the philosophy here isn't about crushing a personal best every single day. That's just not sustainable. The real goal is just to move your body. Push yourself, yeah, but just a little harder. The most important thing is keeping the rhythm, building that consistency day by day. You're not just training your muscles here, you're really training the habit of showing up.
All right, after movement comes fuel, and this is a huge mindset shift for a lot of people. In this plan, food isn't treated as a reward or an emotional crutch. It's a strategic tool. It's all about eating for energy, not for emotion.
And this table breaks it down perfectly. You can see it's not some crazy restrictive diet, right? It's a balanced system. Look at the core principles. Breakfast is for clean fuel, something protein heavy. Lunch is for balanced energy. Dinner is lighter, for recovery. And snacks, they're for craving control. See? Every single meal has a very specific job to do.
And this is so important to understand. The foods you see listed here, like roti or rice, they're just examples. The real principle is the strategy behind them. It doesn't matter if it's roti or quinoa, paneer or tofu, the universal idea of balanced fuel is what you can take and adapt to your own life, your own culture, your own preferences.
Okay, so we've got movement, we've got fuel. Now we get to my favorite part. We're going to focus on one tiny habit that acts like a workout for your willpower. This is what we're calling the discipline muscle.
10. Just 10 minutes. That's it. A 10-minute walk after lunch. And I know what you're thinking. 10 minutes, what's that going to do? It seems almost too small to matter, right? But its power has nothing to do with burning calories. It's all about the commitment it represents. And that is why this little walk is so huge, by making it non-negotiable. And that just means it's a small promise to yourself that you refuse to break. You are actively training your brain. You're teaching it to follow through, no matter what. Whether you're tired, you're busy, you're just not feeling it, you do it anyway. That is where real discipline is built.
Which brings us to our final and honestly our most important principle. This is the glue that holds the entire blueprint together. This is the real secret to making any of this last.
And look at that. We end the day right back where we started. Day 30 complete. Not perfect, but consistent. The win isn't about having a perfect day. Not at all. The real victory is just being consistent. It's in that simple but powerful act of finishing what you started and knowing you'll show up again tomorrow.
This really lays out the mindset shift you have to make. On one side, you've got perfection. That's an unattainable goal, and chasing it just leads to burnout. But on the other side, you have consistency, and that is a sustainable system. It's something you can actually do, day after day, building momentum and real confidence along the way.
So what's the big takeaway here? It's this. The real work happens in those small moments. It's forged on the days you really don't feel like it, but you choose to show up for yourself anyway. That isn't just a part of the transformation. That is the transformation. So, we'll leave you with this final thought. Day 30 is a milestone, not a finish line. This blueprint gives you the tools, it gives you the strategy. Day 30 is just the proof that you can do it. The real question is, what does your day 31 look like?
Thanks for watching. Every repetition counts. Every day matters. Stay consistent. See you in the next video.